Twitch stream is on, maybe.
Cool. I will see if it is. If there's anything coming through my end. Oh, I see it. Sweet. It looks like it's automatically gone live for me. Yep, I can see that. Very nice. Okay. Can I get a shareable link? That's what I wanted. I'm just going to do all the doobly-doos in the chats. With some MOD here. Live now with some mod.
So there is, if you go into Xbox Cast, at the very bottom there's a link down there. On live streams.
If I go to the Xbox Cast.
And then down to the live.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Stream,
No, I've already got the chat.
Okay, cool.
Oh, the link, I got that through the YouTube studio. So I will post that. See if it goes through, and if it does, I shall simply copy and paste into everything. Cool. My spelling is getting atrocious. And it's isn't it? At Green Ronin. Cool. And at Lee. Tweet you, and I'm just going to jump into the Green Ronin chat. And then go down to the other one. I've managed to pick up like 4 things, 4 followers in the last week.
All right.
Just by putting them into the Discord chats for Green Ronin. Cool. Okay, shall we begin then? So, I will show you the thing. So this is slightly different to how Fantasy Age works. There is no class in Modern Age.
Okay.
So we've still got 2 characters to create. I'm sitting on Rando 1. We can call him, what do you want to call Rando 1? Or shall we create him and then call him something based on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on his race.
Cool. Okay. So to start off with, we can skip the whole concept and all that stuff because this is Rando. Rando doesn't need a concept.
He has no concept. He has no concept of concepts.
No. So if we go over to character creation, it is the same set of rules and we can roll them the same way. So agility, communication, constitution, dexterity, fighting, intelligence, perception, strength, and willpower. However, unlike Fantasy Age that has, I think, about 40 different focuses, I believe Modern Age has about 88 or 98 focuses to add in. Yeah, a lot more focus heavy.
More focused on the focus.
Yes. But it splits weapons up into lots of different weapons. So accuracy will have bows, thrown weapons, pistols, rifles, SMGs, heavy rifles, automatic rifles, grenades, shotguns, all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll some dice, yeah?
Yep, so let's go to the roll table and let's start rolling agility, communication, all that sort of happy stuff. Okay,
Good.
Agility is 2. That is good. Sorry, that was accuracy. Communication, 1.
Sorry, that was agility first.
I don't know why I put it as agility. That's meant to be accuracy.
Just lies.
Let's see, That's okay, we can still keep with that. I'm just going to... I will change that later.
3.
Your constitution is 3. That is really good. Dexterity is 1. Yep, fighting is 2. Intelligence is 2. Perception is 1. Strength is 0.
Typical.
Okay, this is a pretty high spec character. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
like
what
that
let it
character.
down was the zeros and the ones at the end, I think, but it was started well, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's fine. Remember, we can still swap any few over. Now, with the background, background plays much more of a role than it did in Fantasy Age. In Fantasy Age, it simply gave you a focus and your starting money. In this one, the background is kind of like your race. So it gives you all the stuff that your race gave you in Fantasy Age.
Okay.
So you have a choice. You can randomly roll for a background social class and then choose from there, or you can choose which social class you want and randomly roll from within there.
I'm going to choose random.
Okay. So you are upper class. So if we click the
6.
upper class button.
Sorry,
So, upper class, you have a choice of aristocrat, corporate, cosmopolitan, jacked in, kleptarch, legacy, minor family, and technorad. So, you chose minor family. Okay, a minor family will give you another 1 on communication. You automatically get that. So, I will tick the little box there for 1. Can I tick more? No, I can't. Cool. Just so, in case you want to swap communication out.
Yep.
Then you get a roll. You get to choose your focus. So even, or odds even. That's etiquette or...
Oh, so that 2d6 is no good? Oh, it's 3. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 3.
Yep.
So you are good with communication etiquette. Then once again, you get a choice of talent, which is clearance or party animal. That is 6, which is party animal.
Brilliant.
So party animal will basically give you, you can drink other people under the table. You gain a +1 to constitution tolerance tests.
Right, okay. I can't view
is
that
pretty
information.
good.
I clicked on the link, it wouldn't let me view it.
If you click on your talents within your character, you'll see party animal is there and you can click it from there.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Let's see, test. There is a way to do that, and I remember doing it once before, but I can sort that out later. That's no biggie. Now, you get to roll 2d6, and that will choose an extra bonus you get from your background. Okay, that is 8, and an 8 is a +1 to intelligence. Okay, so we'll go 2+. And we'll say, oh, that didn't work.
Oh, you've broken it.
I've broken it, haven't I?
It's back.
There we go. So we'll just have to remember it is communication and intelligence you got. Once we've done the background, as you were upper class, you can choose to go for an upper class profession, or we can go back to the background social roller and roll again. So this will represent you came from an upper class background, but you may become an outsider. You may have done something horrible that, shunned you from what your background would have given you. Or you can just roll for an upper class background.
Let's roll for an upper class background. I reckon that's the way to go. As I am upper class,
Okay.
and not just done that. Should make
Cool.
the most of corporate. Okay.
Corporate. As you can see, there are a ton of upper class backgrounds. I'm not seeing corporate sitting there.
Second one down from the top.
That's commando. Am I looking at...
You're in the wrong place.
No, that's because you rolled on the background. If you scroll down and roll on the profession.
I see. Okay. You are correct. Expert. I'm an
that's the one.
expert as an expert or something.
All good. So, an expert gives you an intelligence focus of whatever you want. With that, I can basically let you choose the intelligence focus, or you can roll on it. I just need to remember where I put my focuses. Player handouts, abilities, and focus. And if I show you, there we go. If you scroll down to intelligence, you can see there are a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My God.
I know.
I think there's like 63.
63 intelligence focuses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17. Oh, wait a minute. 17. 34.
33.
Sorry.
Yeah. But still, that's 30 different things you could get.
I was trying to randomize it.
How would we randomize it?
Oh, 3d6. No, that wouldn't work.
Oh, hello, Mikey. Mikey's just joined the trap. More than 1, less than 100. Yes. If we block them into groups of 10, so roll a d10. Roll a d4. Did I put the roll in the chat? Okay, so that will be the last 4 to choose from. So if you roll a d4, and that will choose Synth Life, Tactics, Theology, Tinkering. Synth Life. Okay, you know... Yes, you know how to do synthetic, biotech, that sort of stuff. You get a talent of either expertise focus, which expertise basically lets you get a +1 on a particular focus within a focus. So yes, you have focuses within a focus. So if you chose a synth life, you could choose something like, I really don't know, animal synthetics, or you could choose...
Well, it's repairing robots, isn't it? It's repairing robots, artificial intelligence, so it could be repairing.
Okay, so if you wanted to do that, you could get expertise, which will basically, we change that to expertise and synth life.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or you can go for theory and practice, which basically lets you... I believe it lets you use something, use a focus, even if you don't technically have that focus. Let me just bring it up. Okay, you can do things in theory. You can attempt a test using a focus, a knowledge focus, relating to the test at hand, but with a -1 penalty. The example they give is use an intelligence security instead of dexterity sabotage to bypass an alarm. If this would be a tangible investigation focus, you do not suffer the -1 increase. So which one would you like, expertise or theory and practice?
Expertise.
Expertise, excellent. Let me scroll back up to expertise. Yeah, I am going to be putting all of these stuff in. I just haven't got around to it. As you can see, there is a lot more.
Yeah.
Now, you start off with 15 plus your constitution health. So that would be 18 health. And you get a resource list of 8. So in this one, you don't get resources as in you don't have gold or anything like that. What you do is it's basically a resource roller. So if I click on the resource one there, you can see with that roll, I could buy anything up to 17. But if I rolled too low, basically you couldn't purchase whatever you're looking for. You'd have to spend more resources or spend a day looking, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the profession. We can now go to the very last major section, which is your drive. So the drive effectively is what pushes your character forward, what drives you to do what you want to do. And there is a happy little roller there, so you can right-click the roller.
Oh. No, it doesn't do anything. I choose a drive, doesn't do anything though. I've got to go into it, right?
Wait, you on the same one?
No, yeah.
There we go. So you're penitent. So something happened in your past, you screwed up somehow, and that's driving you to become an expert at something.
Ah,
With
okay.
that, you get the talent living on the fringe, which basically means it's harder for people to track you or to have known you, or theory and practice, which is what we've gone through before. It says your quality is humility. You have fallen low and learned from it, so you're not quick to judge others or to accept accolades.
Yeah.
And your downfall is guilt, as your misdeeds sometimes haunt you. Yes, you also get a choice of an improvement: health, membership, or a relationship.
What's membership? What's that?
Membership is once you start
rank
playing the
one.
game, different groups will pop up, and you basically have a membership for that. It could be something as simple as you have a membership in the police force, you've joined the police force or something, or your work thing. So, being an expertise, maybe you have a membership with some sort of science community.
Yeah, that
you
sounds quite
were
good.
a
And then theory
scientist.
and practice would probably suit that, wouldn't it, as well?
It would. It usually plays into the role playing of that for long campaigns. And a short little one off like this, membership probably wouldn't work too well. But I mean, it still may do. So if you
If
want
you're
it, we can
stuck
definitely
and
do
need some
membership.
help, would be the right losing a user, yeah? Calling in contacts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So you're happy with all that?
Yep.
Okay. The next thing we do with this particular rando, we've done our resources. That just tells you everything about resources. We go with the equipment. So, with the equipment, you start off with ordinary clothing and any essential tools. This particular one-off will be based after a global pandemic or whatever like that. Effectively, everything's turned to hell and everybody's living in outlying communities, whether it's nuclear war or everything flooded with an asteroid impact or something like that. Everyone's living in rural communities where you don't have access. Technology's still there, but it's all broken.
Yep.
I'd say would be the best thing.
It's Division 2
So
sort of style,
with
isn't it?
that, you do choose a weapon, but you don't have any focus for that. So what we will do is actually level you up to level 2. So if you want a weapon, I can give you a focus for that weapon.
Let's do that. That sounds fun.
Cool. So you are level 2. Now, leveling up a character. Effectively, it is simple. You choose a focus you want. You choose a ability score to increase, and you choose a talent to increase. You can choose a new talent, or you can increase an old one.
Okay.
And it's about that simple. What mode are we playing? Oh, yes, that's another thing. What mode do you want to play?
What does that mean? You have to explain what mode. What do you mean mode?
Mode. Okay, so in modern age, you have 3 modes to play. I'm just clicking on them now. So I've chosen gritty, but you have gritty, which is basically you don't get health. Your toughness doesn't work for penetrating armor. It's designed that one shot will kill, and healing is tough and all that sort of stuff. Then you've got pulpy, which is normal mode. Then you've got cinematic, whereas your toughness, it lets you shrug off bullets and all that sort of cool stuff. Effectively, it's like your John Rambo, which I think the second one, he takes a bullet into the knee from a Chinook helicopter and he just keeps walking.
Because, why not?
Yeah.
Which one did you say? You were doing gritty, were you?
I've got it set to gritty, which basically means your what is that skill? Constitution, your toughness will not count for anything other than stun damage or a punch, that sort of stuff.
Let's go gritty.
Whereas
let's do that because it's random.
Gritty?
It's rando as well, so let's just do it that way.
Okay, cool. So you don't actually get any health.
Yep. Just don't get
the health
shot.
You start. Oh, sorry, no, you do. You get your Constitution, so you've gone up to 21 health, but you don't roll for health anymore. Okay, so what type of focus would you like? do you want to swap any focuses around? Remember, communication and intelligence are +1 more than they should be. So is there... Yeah, we'll first do the swap around. Did you want to basically swap anything over a little, or keep it pretty much as it is?
Yeah, I might as well leave it as it is, because is it not, the classes are not really based on
No
your
classes.
abilities as
There
much.
are no classes.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we'll just leave it as it is.
Okay. In that case, you get to increase your a character stat by 1. It can be anything you want.
I actually think like perception might be quite good.
Perception to 2. Excellent. Now you get... do you still have open the nice table of all of the things? All of the abilities and focuses?
I do actually have
If
the
not-
board table up. Oh, oh yeah, okay.
Yep. So you get to choose any focus you want. Now I'm going to put a little tick on perception because you can't increase your perception next level.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
I feel like I should use Constitution, you know, because I've got a 3 and it would be nice to make most of that.
So you want Constitution instead of perception?
No, what I'm saying is, you don't said I can choose another focus, yeah?
Yes.
So what I was thinking was making the most of my 3 in Constitution and actually putting a focus in there.
Okay.
Is that
So
how it
with
works?
Constitution, your ones are endurance, propelling, running, stamina, swimming, or tolerance. Much smaller selection than intelligence. Which one would you like?
Moving a muscle-powered vehicle or mech such as a bicycle or robot. That's funny. I don't know, actually. I'm trying to work out which would be best. Maybe endurance could be quite good.
Endurance, the ability to make do with spoiled food, bad weather, or poor living conditions. That would actually work very well in the universe.
Oh, okay, yeah. And also ability to hide illness and injury from those around you, which I thought was interesting.
Okay. Constitution, endurance. And then you get a talent. You've got 3 talents. Expertise, which I'll do expertise in synth life. Synth life. And it's repair. R-E-P-A-I-R. You can increase your party animal, you can increase your synth life, or you can increase theory and practice. Or you could get another expertise, or you could choose one of the many different ones there are. Have I written them down? Equipment,
I
talents.
might just improve synth life, you know.
Well, I'll just show you the list of talents there are.
Okay.
As you can see, there's a lot of talents to choose from.
Cyberpunk style talents, yeah. Right now, close my screen.
Yeah, this game has a huge amount of options. And because they've got stuff like Cyberpunk, The Expanse, Lazarus, and Threefold, it just increases more.
Oh, is it worth me picking up a weapon one then? You were talking about that, wasn't it?
You have to have the weapon focus to do it, and you don't have a weapon focus.
Oh, I see.
That's okay. I'll let you just buy a weapon. I mean, you've got the money.
Okay. Oh, I could change the focus. Okay, so cool.
So does anything there look interesting?
I was going down the tech way, you see. That's what I was thinking. Because it's got repairing
there's-
stuff and...
I wouldn't... This particular one won't probably have virtual combat at all, or much like that, but it will, if you want, you can run a drone.
Okay.
You do need dexterity remote operations to get it, however.
Okay, nice.
Other tech ones, let's see, tech-based ones, there are... I'm just trying to remember what there are. I've memorized most of Fantasy Age. I haven't memorized a lot of the modern age yet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because, I mean, what is it? 1, 2, 3.
Is it worth picking something like going down the... Because I've got etiquette and what's party animal? What does that do? Oh, let's see.
Lets you drink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it worth doing like the oratory one, the talking one or something, to go with etiquette?
Oratory. Okay, oratory. You know how to work a crowd. If you fail a communication persuasion test while trying to convince a group, not an individual, you can re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
But you need communication persuasion to get it.
Okay.
There is, however, intrigue. If you wanted to do the communication, I believe you do qualify. You understand how to navigate the waters of a social situation. Choose one of the following communication focuses: etiquette, deception, or seduction. If you fail a communication focus with that, you can re-roll it.
Okay, well, I've got etiquette.
You
I
do
don't know how
have
helpful
etiquette.
that is in this, like what we're going to be doing though. That's what I'm trying to work out.
So this particular one, I will give you a little bit of the intro for it. Basically, the community that you guys have built up, there are outlying little farmsteads full of hicks that live, out in the Wop-Wopsville. One particular family has just been removed from their farm because they're all mutants, they're part cybernetic, and they're just totally crazy. They do not gel very well with society, that sort of stuff. So they were kicked out and they've vanished. They've sort of gone to the mountains and people just ignore them. A few days ago, a young girl was walking around and she has vanished. So there are hunting parties to go and look for it. One of the people who saw them are blaming this family. They said they saw one of the children hanging around with the girl just before the girl disappeared. So you guys, other hunting parties are going off to search in other areas. You guys have been tasked with tracking down the family and trying to rescue the girl.
Okay.
Yes. So etiquette, this could work. You can solve this via communication, or you can solve this via stealth, or you can solve this via guns.
Guns blazing.
It's completely up to you.
Well, let's make this guy the talking guy then, the communications guy.
So you want intrigue.
Yeah, I think so.
Fair enough. You now have intrigue, and intrigue will go with intrigue, and I'll just put a thing in there, etiquette. So if I was playing in person, we would be doing a sub rule that I use, which is basically advantage. You basically roll 4d6, 2 of one color, 2 of another, and you get to choose which dice to take away. And then disadvantage is you roll the same thing, but I get to choose the dice.
Oh, okay.
However, I can't work out how to put it into the system yet, so we'll just do you roll twice and take the highest.
Okay.
Yep. Now we just need equipment. I'm going to assume you are wearing standard clothes and stuff, so you don't need to worry about clothes. Have I actually gone through with most of the equipment? I have a little bit, but as you can see, there are a lot of things that are locked off. And basically, I've created that, but when the Oracle cloud thing crashed, I lost the links to that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. But as you can see, lots and lots and lots of scary things you can choose, and I haven't even done a lot. I haven't done the food and drink, I haven't done the health and medicine, documentation.
Well, we should keep it simple.
Stuff. We'll keep it simple, we'll just work with weapons, eh?
Yeah, weapons and maybe anything that could help me by fixing of stuff, maybe something like that.
Tools. Yep, we can definitely give you some tools.
And that should be enough. I don't really need much else.
Okay.
Well, we can't really heal.
Some armor.
Yeah.
Armor would definitely help. So here are the list of tools. I've sorted it via unarmed, hand-to-hand, firearms, and other assorted ranged, which other ranged I haven't quite created yet because we're not using that, but that's effectively your ability to use point defense cannons on battleships or heavy artillery, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Oh, could you bring that up again, please? Because I closed it accidentally.
Certainly. Yep, all good.
I don't see the armor. That's all I'm actually clicking around for.
Armor is
I
not
see.
there.
Oh, it's not there. Okay, cool. I thought it was me, so that's why I
Here is
closed
the
it.
armor here.
Aha, I see. Okay. Hey, Barney.
Is Barney a good boy?
Yeah, he's just come over and give me his paw. I think he wants to go for a walk, but he can't. Yeah, so I imagine this guy wouldn't be fully kind of armored up and stuff. I reckon he'd be just kind of...
So I would recommend some sort of light armor, something like an armored vest, which gives you 4 ballistic resistance. It's basically, think like a flak jacket that you can wear under your vest.
Yeah, that sounds perfect for him. Yeah.
Okay, 1 armored vest going on, and I'll load that up. Okay, as for weapons, you can choose whichever you want. I definitely recommend taking unarmed because Brawling Strike is, that's your ability to punch.
Yep.
Everybody needs to punch. After that, some sort of ranged weapon or some sort of hand-to-hand, it is completely up to you.
Go for like a
your
pistol.
Character... Well, you've got both a 2 on fighting and accuracy, so both will be the same. Your perception being 2 will mean you'll get more damage out of your ranged as opposed to fighting. So you want a pistol of some sort?
Yes.
Okay, with that, your choices are dart pistol. Basically, very close range, shoot. The person has to make a tolerance test. If they fail the tolerance test, then they are knocked unconscious. A machine pistol, think of it as a...
like a mini
one
SMG,
of those,
isn't it? Small machine
very
gun.
mini SMG, yep. Mm-hmm. Pocket pistol is your one-shot tiny little handbag style pistol. A revolver is a Western style heavy revolver. SA handgun is your stock standard semi-automatic handgun. It can be anything from, your pistols that Bond uses right through to your hand cannon, Desert Eagle 45, whatever. They are just counted as the same. And then stun gun is effectively the same as a dart pistol, but it uses electricity to stun instead of toxins and poisons.
Yep.
So it will go on constitution stamina as opposed to constitution tolerance.
I think just a SA handgun would be good.
1 SA handgun. Excellent. You don't want a rifle or anything like that?
Well, I was wondering about that because he's got good...
He does have good accuracy.
Good accuracy, yeah. I did wonder about that, yeah.
I would say something along the lines of a carbine or hunting rifle if you really wanted one of those two. Or maybe a shotgun.
I'll go for a hunting rifle.
1 hunting rifle. Okay. Now, I have added a couple of nice, cool little icons onto that.
I see that, yeah.
Yes. So, hunting rifle, as you can see there. Yep. That's actually pretty good. 14 on that. A hunting rifle is a capacity 3 and it is... Sorry, capacity 4 and it is a single shot. So the way that works is when you roll the dice, that's it. You just get the standard dice damage. Automatic weapons, because you are constantly able to shoot with them, such as your semi-automatic handgun, when you shoot to represent the multiple bullets, you actually add your stunt dice into the shot for damage. So if I was to roll for you, yep, you rolled it. So that is your SA handgun. Instead of clicking damage, what you'll do is click add SD, which is your stunt damage. So you would roll your 2 normal damage, you'd add your perception. So it should be, that's a really good shot. As you can see there, 15 points of damage with a semi-automatic pistol.
Yep, okay.
And remember, this is gritty mode, so unless they have heavy armor, that's probably enough to kill a person. So fights are brutal in this game. Okay, I think that is about it. Your armor is 2 impact, so different things have different types of damage. Your stun pistols that we talked about, that relies on impact damage, which would basically take your toughness and your impact armor, giving you a 5 damage reduction. Your ballistic damage, which is sitting at 4 because you've got a ballistic flak shield, that would reduce it from your actual character, from bullets and stuff. Different lots of armor, you can get stuff that is really good at impact. That's sort of if you go martial arts style in close quarters, but a bullet will take you down very easy. Or you can go for your heavy style armor and get right up there with ballistic, but usually that's incredibly heavy and it will slow you down.
Yep. Just like any other kind of like all the other RPG games, isn't it? They're all the same.
Pretty
Heavy
much,
armor
yeah.
slows you down, so yeah. Unless you wear a mech outfit, I guess. Could you do that?
Mech outfits are pretty cool. They basically, if you found a mech, which we might play a mech in another one, you effectively add a huge amount to your direct damage reduction, but you take a thing on your, you take a defense penalty because you're big. Everybody can hit
easy
you.
target. Yeah.
Yep. But you would have a huge armor value, and it does stuff like special tech ones. You can actually add weapons onto it. Think of the flamethrower on the Aliens movie where Ripley jumps into the big mech. It will give you an increase to running. It also gives you an increase to strength tests, and it gives you the automatic might feat. And you can go right through to power armor, which is high level tech, that sort of stuff, which will my wife has had some power armor in a game we played, and she could pretty much stand in the front line with her heavy machine gun because it gave her the ability to actually hold one without having to have it on a mount. And no matter how many bullets were fired at her, it just bounced off. I think she had a 12 damage reduction.
Right.
Which was absolutely huge. As most people were firing pistols, which can only do 2d6. The very most I was rolling was about 7 to 10, adding the people's perception onto it, and bullets were just bouncing off her left, right, and centre. So that is Rando 1. He is the talker. So shall we call him the Rando Face?
Yes, Face Man.
Rando Face. Let's see, what did we choose? I didn't actually write any of this down, so he is upper. He is a profession of an expert, X-P-E-R-T, and he was a family man. So going on his background of a family, effectively, we can say that, the family, certain families control certain little areas, villages, so to speak. They're no longer done democracy. They are done as a matriarchal, patriarchal society that the family comes in. He is from the ruling family of the little hamlet that you guys have come from.
Okay.
Okay, shall we start with Rando 2? So we open Rando 2, we go all the way back to, I have so many screens open.
Yeah, I've been closing as I go, trying to give you yeah.
I don't actually have the one to do the character creation, so let's bring that back up. Maybe I do. Maybe it's just not there for me anymore. Ah, there it is. Character creation. Nope, that's not it. Character creation, it's right at the back. Wow. Okay, so you rolled your agility, which is actually your accuracy. My spelling is so bad I'm writing the wrong words. Communication 2.
Nope. So.
Yep. Ooh, 3 constitution again. 2. Oh, sorry, 2, not 4. That is a good start.
That's good as well.
2 for fighting. 2 for intelligence.
What? Oh, sorry, I missed roll.
2 for...
No, missed roll.
Perception 3. Nice. Strength of 2. Willpower 1. That is a scary high character.
It's a super character, yeah.
I would almost, if you wanted to swap, I would swap accuracy and constitution and make this guy a sniper.
Ooh, that
with
sounds
high
cool.
accuracy and high perception. Given him something like a Hunting carbine or a sniper's rifle, he could take things down
Ah,
from
so Rando
afar.
face can go and talk in there, and Sniper Guy can just watch him from a distance.
Rando shoot.
Rando shooty face. Yes.
So do you want to swap accuracy and constitution? You don't have
Yes,
to,
make him a
but
sniper. Yeah, no, go for it. That sounds fun.
sweet. Okay, now we go to your background.
So, actually, then, is it worth changing hunting rifle on the other guy to something else? Like a machine gun, like a more close quarters?
Maybe a Hunting carbine.
Yeah, sure, a bit closer quarter ones.
Okay.
And then they're quite definite in their kind of roles, aren't they?
They are, yeah. So, actually, yeah, did you want Hunting carbine or did you actually want the shotgun? Like, very close quarters.
Yeah, I guess. I might as well go close. He's going to be there talking, so but actually close quarters could be better.
Yeah. Okay, let me find the shotgun. I have so much stuff. Weapons. So let's get Rando 2 again. Mikey is laughing at me about what drives him.
What?
I don't know. What are you talking about there, Mikey? So I would say you get not a combat shotgun, double-barreled shotgun. And I have a nice cool little icon for that. There we go, a double-barreled shotgun.
Nice.
Very nice, 14 on that. So that's Rando face. He is all about the close quarters. The automatic handgun, the shotgun, and punching. But he mainly talks.
I mean, maybe talks way out of it, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we can go back to... I'll open character creation. The background. Did you want to roll on the social class? Random one. You are from the middle class. Okay. On that, roll your middle class background. You come from a suburban background. So that gives you a +1 on communication. So you're actually a good talker anyway.
Handy. Okay.
You get to choose etiquette
My
or
communication
current
is now
affairs.
4.
Now 4.
Oh, did you add
Should
one
be
already?
3.
Did you? Oh, it's 3. Oh, you've
I
already
did.
added it. Sorry, I was watching it.
Sorry,
I
it was on 2 and I put it.
3.
Yep, my
Yeah.
bad. Sorry.
No, it's good. It was good. I just thought I was a bit... I was reading going, oh, that's really amazing. And then look back and went, oh, it's already 3. But it's not. That's okay. So etiquette and current affairs. Same again, isn't it?
Yes. So odd, even.
Even.
Odd or even. So you are good at current affairs.
Oh, that's good. At least I'm shaking it up. Intelligence. Intelligence
Yep.
is 2,
Okay,
which is
you
nice
get
and
the
high.
talent of
Effluent.
odd, affluent. So that will increase your starting resources by 2.
Okay. No, that's not really helpful. So.
Let's roll on the suburban. You can, if you really want, choose contacts.
Nah,
Okay.
that's fine. No, it's okay.
Nope,
Let's just do
okay.
it by random.
Cool. Roll another 2d6 and we get the suburban benefit table.
6.
That is 6, which gives you communication persuasion. I was hoping for a 7. That would give you perception.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay, if we scroll down on the social class and roll for a middle class profession.
Oh. A gamer.
Yeah, you came from a gaming profession.
That's
all
bizarre.
right. So, yeah, gaming. This maybe you're a gamer, a professional gamer before all hell broke loose. With that, you can choose focus of code finding or virtuality. I can somehow make this in. So that is virtuality. Oops, not that. I will put that in for you as soon as I can find virtuality. There we go, focus, V-I-R. Virtuality, excellent. Roll, you have a talent of hacking or virtual combat style. Hacking. Hearing. Oh, that's not one of those. So hacking lets you, let me read it out. Everything you need to know is a couple of keystrokes away. When you succeed at an intelligence communication or security test, the GM can provide you with an extra item of information about the subject. Also, you can use the intelligence computer's focus instead of the communication investigation. This will be a long-term one, but yeah, you can effectively find anything you want online.
Yep, it's awesome. Good team.
Okay, that was your drive. No, sorry, that was not your drive. What was that? That was your, let me crash out of all my windows. Your profession. It also said you start with 6
resources.
Base resources.
And health is 15.
But because you have affluent, that goes up to 8. And yes, you get 16 health. All right, last thing is the drive. Did you want to randomly roll on your drive?
It's going well for this guy, so let's do it. The roll table was hiding, that's why I couldn't find it last time. Climber.
A climber. Okay, so a climber, if I open that up and show you the climber.
Yeah, I see it, mate. I did it.
You did it? Okay. You are not satisfied with your lot in life. It kind of makes sense for this character, the way he's got affluence and, you know, he's building himself up from a standard suburban peon. Your quality is perseverance. You are unwilling to give up on your dreams and will do anything to achieve them. Your downfall is callousness. You forget that others have dreams too and don't care if you trample over them. And then you get the talent of intrigue or theory and practice, and you get the improvement, that is theory and practice. The improvement of membership, reputation, or resource. Reputation. Okay, what sort of reputation would you like?
It sounds like someone not to be messed with is the reputation I'd like.
Okay, so distinct features, or I'll
He's
put this into
way
your
smarter
biography.
than everybody else in the room. It's probably the reputation.
So then,
Well, he seems very smarter because he's got really good communication and kind of perception, so it comes across that way.
so I've put in his biography, way smarter than everyone else, he believes. But he has a reputation of acting like he definitely is.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yes.
But he's also got quite good perception, so he probably would come across smart just because he would notice things.
That is true. And I mean, he has intelligence current affairs, so he can definitely talk to current affairs, talk to people, that sort of stuff.
And high
he knows what's happening in the world, basically.
And high communication anyway, so he's very good at expressing
persuading people.
Persuading people, you see? So that's why you walk in and go, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about.
It works well. Okay, let's give him a level up. So he will go up to 17 hit points for that. Now he is level 2. You get to choose a increase on an ability, a focus, and a talent. What ability to begin with would you like?
Oh my god. That's just too many.
There is too many.
Abilities. Oh, I'm dying here. Ability focus. Which one we go for again? What's the
I would almost say increase your accuracy and then give him the rifles. That makes him a +6 on...
He's 4 then on accuracy, yeah?
He will be 4 on accuracy, yes.
Let's do that, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. 4 on accuracy. We then give him his rifle. Let me just open up that compendium.
It's not assault rifle, is it? That would be long arms.
Long arms, that is correct, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm just right. Can I not see player handouts? That's what I wanted. So that is accuracy, long arms. There we go. And then he gets a talent. So talents, you can choose the sniper one, or you can choose to work into his arrogance.
No, let's go down the sniper.
Sniper?
Sniper
okay,
yeah.
Sniper.
It's kind of confusing because almost this guy's as good as the other guy, though, in kind of talking. So the pair of them together could be a complete nightmare.
Fair enough. It's called rifle style, I believe. Okay, countless hours at the range have taught you to fire accurately from a fixed position. If you are prone, or can brace against a sturdy object such as a wall, ledge, blah blah blah,
Mm-hmm.
you get a +1 to your attack rolls. This goes up with the stunt, with the aim stunt. So I will give you that, and I will put that in as an actual thing there that you can toggle on and off. So in your main sheet, you see you have rifle style.
Yep.
If you disable it, then you're not operating, you're not bracing
You're not
it.
leaning
But
against the wall or hiding behind, or
Yep.
leaning or something. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. And now weapons. You want some weapons.
I want something shooty.
Shooty. With long arms, anti-material rifle, I would say that's a little overkill.
Can you bring
Dart
up
rifle.
the thing for me, please?
Certainly. Sorry. There we go.
Long arms, anti-material, brilliant, dart, carbine, hunting, sniper. Let's go for sniper.
Sniper. Cool. A sniper rifle is a semi-automatic, which means you also get your, standard rolls with your thing. I'll also give you brawling strike because everybody needs to be able to punch.
People.
And did you want a close quarters base weapon, like a revolver or something like that?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yep. What one? A pistol, revolver,
What's the
or
difference between the two? Much? 2d6.
a revolver has a bit more ranged, but unless you have the pistol's feat, it is considered a single shot weapon. Whereas the pistol does not have the range of the revolver, but it is an automatic weapon.
That's only 10 yards though. So yeah, might as well go for the handgun again.
SA handgun, sweet. And I just copied that. Oh, there we go. And what sort of armor would you like? Did you want that stuff brought back up?
Go for the same arm as the other guy.
Same, so that is the armored vest.
He doesn't need stuff that will restrict him when he's shooting things, so
Fair enough.
he's going shooty.
Okay, his background was suburban. I've probably spelt that completely wrong. Is it going to let me? No. Okay. Social class middle. And his profession, what was his profession again?
Gamer.
Gamer, that's it. All right, we have 2 randos. Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's way quicker the second time.
Yeah. Once you get used to it, things do move along real quick. All right.
We're on a train line.
So you guys have gone, followed the train line to the supposed cave, and you can you sort of pause, sneaking along. You can see off in the distance towards the cave, a bit north from there, the family in question, or at least you can see the cave with makeshift defences set up.
I can see nothing from my guy, but yes. Oh, no, it's a high, because there's a big
Okay,
post in
move
the
your
way.
guy around a bit.
Okay. I can't move him.
You can't move him. You should have permission to move him. Rando.
Oh, the
Okay,
game's
let me
paused.
just-
The game's paused.
Ah, that's why. There we go. Try moving now. There you go.
See, someone's on the ball here.
Yep. So you can see the makeshift defences through the trees. Now this hedge will count as cover, and so does the car.
Okay,
What
let's
would you
get
like
up
to
behind.
do?
Let's get up behind the car.
Okay, cool.
Poke my head over the top and have a nosy. Do a bit of a perception. Check out for any. If I do that though, I can't see anything, can I?
No, I can definitely make a change with that. Give me half a jippy.
There you go, I'm just
And I've
doing-
just made a new line. So, there we go. You
go.
can now see.
Yeah, so we're going to hide behind the car. Poke our heads over.
Yep.
See what we can see. Look for any tracks, any kind of obvious man-made stuff there. Anybody moving around.
You can see tracks basically leading around the path. I draw that down so you can see tracks leading around here. And after a good little bit of a look, you can actually start to make out some people hiding behind the, what's that thing called?
Wall, barricade.
Yes. So what you can see is a dog. Yes, all of these are using New Vegas assets.
A question?
So you can see Rex
Yeah,
the
I can.
dog.
Yep.
Yep. You
Question.
can see a... Oh, yes, question. Yes.
Sniper rifle, does it have a silencer on it?
Did you want to buy a silencer?
Probably. For
Okay,
this sort of
in that
situation, it'd be
case,
handy
make
to
a
have
resource test for me.
Ooh, how do I do this?
Okay, open up your character sheet and
Mm-hmm.
go to your equipment, and there's a little dice next to your resources. Okay, that is plus your resources. That is 20. Yeah, your thing definitely, not only does it have a sniper's silencer on it, but it actually has quite a decent scope, and it has the ability to brace. What are those things called? Not a tripod.
They come down, the two little kind of metal things that come down, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So, yes, it does have a silencer.
Okay, cool. So looking through the scope would be way better than poking our heads over the car bonnet, I guess.
It will indeed. Looking through the scope, what you can actually see, you can see a lot more detail there. You can see a boy sitting on a chair. You can see an old guy sitting on a chair. They look partially mutated. The dog looks horrible. It looks half robotic and half canine. You can quite clearly see its brain, and like the whole rear end is just robot. You also hear a flushing. You can see a what looks like just a sort of whatever, an outhouse, and out walks a boy who looks identical to the other boy sitting there. On top of it, you actually notice some 50 cal machine guns and cables coming out from the back of it. The boy walks over to what you can assume is his twin brother, and both of them start taking a drink. A little tiny squirrel from these trees just over here starts shimmering down, and the guy, Papa, as you may be able to see him, he pulls out a bow and shoots it, and he's like, "Hey boys, we're gonna have some fresh meat tonight, boys." And Rex does this huge leap over there. He goes running over to the squirrel and shakes it apart, and then starts numbing it down. And he's like, drat. Okay, boys, the dog's fed tonight. And Rex comes walking back all happy.
What's the so with me? If I was to shoot any of these guys, what's the kind of repercussions? Does anyone care if people kill the mutants, or are they just evil, so you do kill them? What's the kind of
completely up to you? You can
can you talk
guns blazing if you want.
Can you talk
to them?
So they are mutants, but they're still kind of talking and.
Oh yeah, they're definitely talking. You've heard them talk.
I know, but it might be like
about 18.
Yeah, okay. And what sort of age are the boys?
Boys are about 18.
Are they armed? Is anyone armed?
You can tell that the father has a rifle strapped to his back. It looks like an old carbine. At least I hope I gave him a rifle. Yep, I gave him a carbine, but he seems to be holding a bow and arrow. Is it a bow and arrow? It's a crossbow, actually. He's holding a crossbow.
And that gun at the very back, what is it? Like an artillery thing, is it almost?
No. It's basically a pair of twin 50 calibers on a motorized platform.
Okay. Yeah. Are there any traps? Can you see anything? Because obviously there's only one way in there, or can we kind of...
I would like you to make a perception test. That is seeing.
Not really very good, is it?
Rando's face can't really see much.
He's got lots of twos, though. Look at them.
That is a lot of twos. Rando's chute can actually see that a little pathway over here, there is a hammock strung up on the between the cliff face and the tree.
A hammock? As in a bed?
A hammock. You won't be able to see it at the moment because the tree is covering it. But if you were to walk under there, you can. I've actually got it covered, done. So if you walked under the trees, they would fade out a bit and you'll be able to see the stumps to hide behind, and you can see a hammock.
And what you mean, like literally a bed, not like a trap or some sort, just like a bed?
Not a trap. You can just see a bed.
I'm so tempted just to ping off something, but I'm trying to be sensible about this. Because there's two me against three of them. Although the boys are not armed.
You can't see if they're armed, but you can't see behind the barrier either.
Are they
And you
looking? Are
can
they
quite
looking
clear.
down?
No, one is having a drink of something with a big XXX written on it. The other one has a drink. Yeah, snatches it and has a drink, and they're basically just drinking
Just
their
drinking.
way.
Okay, so can I sneak
They are
over to?
drinking.
So can I sneak over
You
to
can
the
indeed.
trees
Roll
and
for me a dexterity sneak test.
dexterity? Both of them, because we're going to do running stuffs. So we're going to try and get over here, basically.
Okay. So I rolled a 7
I cannot.
on my
Oh, you rolled a
perception.
7. Okay, cool. I thought that was me rolling a 7. I was like, how did I roll so low?
Nope, that was you rolled a 10 and a 14. I am going to roll for the father. Okay, the father rolled a 14. He doesn't see you, but he does sort of look up, and then he lifts up his crossbow and sort of looking around as you guys are behind the stump. But he sort of puts his crossbow back down and does nothing. So you can now see the hammock I was mentioning.
Yes, yes, it.
Yep. What you can actually see in it is a little girl lying on the hammock, swinging away.
So what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to find out what's happened to this other family, yeah?
What happened to the other little girl? Well, a little girl.
Do I know what the little girl looks like?
With your current affairs knowledge, you do actually know exactly what she looks like. It has been circulating around the press, well, the press for the town, basically the flyers that have been built up and the town meeting. Think of Dorothy. So little girl with pigtails, blue ribbons in her hair, and a white and blue dress.
Okay, I'm going to try and sneak up to that girl. Who's got the best sneaking?
What one has the best dexterity? Because it's based on your dexterity.
Oh,
so that'll be Rando
Shooty Boy
shoot.
has.
Yeah.
So he's going to
Okay.
sneak up, if possible.
Yep.
8 yards, yeah. Trying to keep behind there so it doesn't get seen by the dad. Well, I assume it's dad. Do I roll a dexterity for that?
No, you've already rolled your stealth.
Okay.
The girl is asleep. She rolled 7 for her perception.
And then I'm going to put my hand around her mouth and pull her off the hammock towards me.
Ooh, okay. She sort of squirms a bit. She is absolutely filthy. She has the wrong colour hair. And she appears to be wearing some old denim. It looks like boys' clothes. Basically, they are, what are those? They're like jeans,
Dungarees.
but they have...
Dungarees.
Dungarees, that's it. She's got no shoes, and she's just got dungarees on.
Dungarees is. Okay,
Dungarees.
Cool. So I'm going to grab her. She's obviously small, so I can kind of stand with her.
She's about 8, yes.
Yeah, cool.
Same age as the little girl.
I'm going to... And Rando Face is actually going to sit back a bit and just watch. And then I'm going to walk out into the open holding her hostage, basically. I'm going to talk to the old man.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
Well, I need information out of them, and I thought I can either go in there and kill them all, or now I've got some sort of bargaining chip to actually talk to them and say, hey, you need to help me.
Okay.
I don't know if this will work, but hey, this is...
That's...
We'll pull a revolver out as well as I'm doing this.
Oh, yeah, so you're using your revolver, not your rifle.
Correct, yes. And Rando Face will just be sat back with his pistol drawn, just kind of watching. His handgun drawn, just in case it all goes to shit and then stuff needs to happen quickly. He'll jump in. But he doesn't want to show him there, so it looks like it's just one guy, just out of curiosity.
Wouldn't it be a bit better to swap them, as Rando's shot has the long-ranged weapon?
I have him sat back. Yeah, but it was a dexterity thing that was killing. So he made it, didn't he? Though?
Both of them passed.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Yep.
Okay.
That's a better
So
idea.
we'll swap Rando. So Rando, he wants to move to there, and this one here... What happened?
Oh, it's because I moved it and it must have gone excited.
Yep.
Okay, so then he can have sniper rifle out then.
Okay. In that case, I want you to activate his rifle style ability. Because he's obviously prone, leaning against the car.
Yep.
Yep. Excellent. Well, you guys walk around, and as soon as you come out from the tree...
That's cool.
I've copied and dragged them both. As soon as you come out there, the little girl is sort of squirming a bit, but there is no way she can match your strength. You do that, both boys sort of drop their hooch that they are sort of, drinking, and pull out these daggers. And Papa throws his
Bow and
crossbow
arrow.
down. Yep, and he pulls out his carbine, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing with my daughter?"
I need you to help me. I need some information. And I feel like we can do a trade here.
Well, you could have just come and asked. What are you pointing a gun at my daughter's head?
Oh, because you have a bow and arrow and you have a carbine on your back, so I didn't know how you were going to react to me just appearing out of the bushes.
Well, how do you think a father's going to react?
Exactly. So this is why I got some protection for myself.
What do you want?
We're looking for somebody. Well, do I
You
have?
found someone?
Do I have any way of telling? Do they know who she is?
You can ask them.
What's she called? Random
she's
name.
called
Make up random name quickly.
Makeup Jasmine.
Jasmine. Okay. I'm sure you've heard around the village. There's a girl
Oh,
called Jasmine's
I
gone
haven't
missing.
been around that damn village since you guys kicked us out of our homestead.
Okay, so have you seen any young girls or heard about any rumors or anything about some young girls being kidnapped, stolen?
Like, of course you guys going to blame us for stealing some girl, aren't you? And the little girl sort of squirms, and it's like, "Is that my friend Jasmine you're talking about?" And father's like, "Shut up there, don't you talk to that guy."
I'll just hold my pistol up to one of the boys as well. So can anyone talk to me? Are you going to help me or what? What's happening here?
Lower the gun and we'll talk.
How can I trust you, though? You've already lied to
How
me
can
immediately.
I trust you? You've got a gun at my daughter's head.
Well, it's protection, but you've lied to me straight away, so how can I trust you?
I haven't lied to you. I don't know who she is.
Oh, really? Okay. So
Fine. Yeah.
where is this little girl, Jasmine? Where's Jasmine?
Are you addressing the father or the daughter?
Oh, the kid.
The kid? We were playing a few days ago down by the riverside.
Can you show me?
You're not taking my daughter anywhere.
You can come too. That's fine.
He is getting very agitated. Very, very extremely agitated.
Has he put down
make
the
a perception test?
Has he put down the gun?
No, he's pointing it right at your head.
You need to put that gun down.
Like, you need to put your gun down.
I'm not going to put my gun down, so you need to put yours down.
Well, I guess we're at a standstill, aren't we? Ooh, what was that a roll for?
Perception, you said, didn't you?
Perception. Excellent.
Does
that is actually
Rando
not...
face need to do anything as well, or not really?
No, Rando face can make a perception roll, yes.
Oh, right. Sorry, it was wrong arrow, wasn't it? That's what I was... Sorry, that was
was,
the wrong
yeah.
one. Sorry. Whatever.
11. Both are 11. You do notice that the chair with one of the boys in is empty. However, you, in this conversation, you did not actually track. Rando shoot is focusing squarely on the father, and so is Rando face, and the boys...
Is he ran off?
Well,
is
one
he?
of the boys is missing.
Oh, so 11 wouldn't see. I would see that on 11 or not?
You would not see that on an 11, sorry.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, well, yeah, their father is not bowing down whatsoever.
Rando shoot. Can he do like a shot into something near them just to make them jump, like on the floor in front of them or something like that?
He can indeed.
Rando face is going to say, "Hey, look, so there's more than just me here." So, and then Rando shoot can do a shot onto the floor or near him to kind of make him jump.
Okay. Which particular? Where would you like to shoot?
I'm thinking just in front. I'm thinking just around like
just
here.
in front.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Obviously not because I
Okay.
don't want to cross over and kill my mate. So
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll delete that. And basically, a few little bullets pepper just down in front of him. And he sort of looks down. He raises his gun. He's like, "Fine.
So just chuck the
You
gun on
go
the floor in front of you, over the fence.
over the fence. Ooh, yep. Okay, he throws it. It is now there.
Okay. I'll look at the kid as well. He hasn't got a weapon though, is he?
He's got a knife.
Oh, okay.
And he actually has a swig of his bottle, and then he smashes it. He's now got a knife and half a bottle.
Don't be stupid, mate.
And he's like, "You're holding my sister."
Just don't be stupid, okay? You will regret it. Because don't forget, this guy's got persuasion and stuff as well. So
he
should
in that
be.
case,
Oh no, he isn't, because that's a shoot guy.
that's
His
the shoot has
etiquette.
persuasion.
Yeah, his.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, if you can come up with a reason to roll the etiquette.
So what's the etiquette? I guess that would be like knowing how
Etiquette is knowing how things
they work.
in a social situation. Yeah.
Yeah, and a show of power would be the way of doing it with these guys, I guess, or.
I guess it is now.
It's all gone fun, hasn't it? Okay.
It's all gone weird. I was not expecting you to hold the girl hostage.
Well, I was thinking because I need something to. I'm going to walk in there and say, "Hey, can you help me?" They're going to go, "No." So I needed something to kind of give them a bit of excitement and give them a bit of leverage. And that's what I was thinking.
Have.
Well, would they though? Because he was quite a grumpy old man, so we'll never know, I guess.
You'll never know.
Okay, so come on then,
But,
go.
I mean, you had drinking. You could have used drinking to go up and drink him under the table and get the info.
Oh, true. Come on then, mate. Let's go down to the river. Let's find this girl called Jasmine.
Down to the river. I hadn't drawn a river thing. Let
okay.
me.
Or take me down to. So the girl can leave me wherever you like.
No,
really,
that's okay. There are rivers around. I can pull up a river map.
There's no reason for her to tell the truth, though, don't forget. So she could be lying. She could take me anywhere in the day.
Right, riverside. Is this what I'm after? Just give me a sec. Whoops. Moonsite maps. Ooh, that is weird. Give me half a jippy just to load in my river map.
You can't trust the games people
bridge,
to follow
Riverside
you up.
snow, river bridge rain, river bridge rain, river bridge mist, river bridge flower. Let's select that. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Does this work for you? So, you have Rando face. Or where would you like to come from? I'll actually put the Rando face around there. Can you see the map?
No.
Oh. Oh, that's because I haven't actually.
Oh, we've got his Hicks cave currently. There you go.
That's okay. I am going to have to delete some of these.
Oh, the shadows and stuff.
Permanently delete ambient light. Right. So you can now see some stuff?
Yeah, I can see a little bit of a blue.
Okay. It is quite some time traveling. You basically have this guy. You guys are there. You've got.
It's got lots of fog of war on currently. I can't really see anything.
Yes. Vision should be pretty low down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I just need to remember if I can actually give me a sec. Can I?
I've really confused you,
copy
this.
two?
This is completely
You
thrown you,
have. Yeah, I just need to copy the characters over because I've done some random stuff to the characters.
Can't trust games people to do it your own.
That's right. I think I have everything done. Pasted data for 1 token. So, I'm turning people around. Okay, so you're holding the guide. The guide does insist on carrying his crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he basically says, there's other stuff scarier than us around.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, not his carbine, however.
I'm not here to harm you. I'm here to find this girl.
Well, she sure shows some strange way of not harming girls.
I'm not harming the girl. I just needed some leverage.
Are you going to give the girl back to her father?
I am, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she instantly runs over, and he's like, "Fine, we are here. Where were you playing, girl?" And she sort of comes over. She leads you up here to this little tiny part on the
Do I need to
river.
move my guy as well to see stuff?
You may need to move it to see, yes. So I don't know, can you see, if I
I can
move you a
see a
little
little bit of a, like a bay area almost, isn't it? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep, so you can see a bay
Oh,
area
sound
over
effects as
here.
well.
You can see a bridge following
Yes.
the road. Yep. And you can also see, actually make a searching test or a seeing test, whichever one you would prefer.
What? A scene?
Seeing or searching, both are in your perception tree.
I don't see... Where would I see
Just
that?
click perception then.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, now that is a good one. 18. With 10, it's a bit too dark to see. You can see two sets of little children's
Tracks.
footprints around there. But with a roll of 18, you can see only one set of footprints coming out and heading towards the road. So we have lots and lots of footprints in this area here, and one set of footprints heading back down the road.
Sorry, say that again. So you're saying that there's two sets of footprints there,
Two distinct sets of footprints.
but only one of them
Yes.
leaves,
Only one of them leaves.
and the other one just disappears or doesn't keep walking around. Does it
The
look like
other one,
Does it look like a struggle or something's happened, or?
no struggles. It just looks like the other one maybe walks a little deeper in the water, but you can't quite tell because there is quite a few footprints around the water. But the little girl's like, "This is where me and Jasmine were playing. It was getting dark, so I turned around and went home. And Jasmine was meant to go over the bridge and head home herself, but she decided to sit there and splash in the water a little."
Are there any other tracks like car tracks or anything else like an area, bike tracks?
Nothing around here. You're about a 5-minute walk away from where the train lines go. However, there have been no working vehicles for quite some time.
Can we see anything on the other side of the water, or is it too far to see footprints or anything? Like she might wade it across.
You can go and have a look.
I might have to do that. I might just slowly walk in. The guy that noticed it, who was it? Rando shoot. We'll
Rando
wade
shoot,
across.
yes.
We'll just slowly walk in. Don't get too deep though, but just see how far I can get before it gets wet. Or if we can get to that rock there, if it's stepping stones. Can you see any mud on the rocks, or is it too late?
Yeah, you can actually see a little bit of mud, basically clambering up onto the rocks. It looks like someone with some mud on their hands, their feet. You can't see any wet patches. It's been about 2 or 3 days, so any wetness would have dried. But you can see some dried dirt on top of the rocks that look like tiny little handprints.
Okay. I might just walk around at the bridge, go down the bridge and go across the river that way to get on the other side.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
I can't see the distance. I'm too far away. Maybe I need to get closer.
Yeah, it's dark. That's why.
Okay, no, I can't see. Because I'm supposed to go like 12, 15 foot or something each time. I was like, okay. While he's walking around,
Yep.
Face will talk to the old man and say, sorry about that, but that was the only way we thought we could approach this. We were really concerned. We're not really sure what we were walking into, so we're trying to protect ourselves.
Well, while you are doing that, he's like, "You certainly made a bad mistake there." And then he makes a huge whistle, and the dog is lunging at you.
Okay. Pull up my shotgun, I guess.
Okay, so the girl instantly runs into a tree.
I can't
You
see my
guys
guy as
are
well. I've
going-
lost him now.
Ooh, okay.
Because I can't see both at the same time, so it kind of loses. Oh, there you go. That's
Does
good.
that help?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, perfect.
Yep. Okay, I want everybody to roll initiative here.
Have I taken the wrong one again? I haven't, haven't I?
I think you might have.
I always do that. That's okay. just doing it so I can see both at the same time.
Nope, that's all good. Okay, so I am going to roll initiative of the NPCs with some nice dice. If you go into that, yep.
Everybody rolls 10.
Okay, so Papa brings out his crossbow. He is targeting you with his crossbow, and he is going to shoot. Crossbow +5.
Oh,
I think that's a hit.
yeah, 6s and 5s.
Crossbows are only a single weapon, however. So 8 points of damage.
Oh, you bugger.
So the crossbow bolt basically goes past and scratches your ribs. Rando 1, it is your turn.
Shotgun. Dog.
Shotgun?
Dog.
Okay, target the dog and shoot the shotgun.
Target. There you go. Look at me remembering stuff.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Ah, what's that?
Ah, that is a miss.
9s and
So,
9. Shit.
yep, his defense is 13, sorry. Okay, Rando 2. You are currently looking around. He hasn't used a thing. Does Rando 1 want to shout out to him?
Ah, yes. Where do you hear the shotgun, though?
Oh, yes, he would definitely hear the shotgun. As soon as he hears the shotgun...
He'll possibly pull his... I don't know if handgun might be better in this distance, might it? I don't know if his sniper rifle is too close.
What I might do, I'm just going to play with your token a little. I got you 50 feet. I'm going to make you 100 feet to see. Does that help in the darkness at all? Prototype token. Vision. 100 feet, 300. Basic vision. I don't know why we can't see. Okay, let's just bring it up to a bit more light.
The pistol's at the limit of his distance as well.
Okay, so he can't use his pistol.
No, so he has to pull the sniper rifle.
Okay. With the snipers, I'm just trying to work out how on earth you can see everything. I might just do a light source.
Why just do one step? No. There you go. Got it.
Can you see now?
Yes. Good work.
Yep. I just made a light source coming from there.
That's cool.
Okay, you won't be able to aim. Not aim, you won't be able to brace unless you take
I'll tick that off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to go for the dog, you know.
The dog?
Yeah.
You can go for whoever you wish.
Because I'm thinking if I can shoot the dog and stop the fight, but I don't know if the old man will stop fighting. Just taking out the dog.
He is a robot dog.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't really care that much about it, or I think it will just stop.
Well, no, he's a robot dog. You have someone who is good at synth life and someone who is good at virtuality. So you could try hacking the dog.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, he is a robot.
yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so how would I do that then? Virtuality.
Okay, I want you to do a virtuality attack on the dog. So pull out your PDA or your cell phone. The test will be... What is his defense? The test will be 14. 18. So you are able to get into the dog's motor skills systems. What would you like to do with him?
Shut him down.
Shut him down?
Yep, shut him down.
Okay, you basically pull an off switch and the rear legs just... They stop working entirely. He's on the ground, he's dragging himself with his stumpy little forearms. You can still see lights around the brain section. So you've stopped his motor skills, but that's about it.
Oh, he's not coming out. He's not attacking anymore, though. That's the kind of point.
He may attack, but he can't move from that spot, so he can only attack to people that are directly near him. So it is his turn. He is going
I'm going to yell. I was going to yell at the old
bite.
man to stop as well.
Well, he's going to make a bite, but he's going to do that at disadvantage.
What the hell did you roll in?
So... Disadvantage
2 bites.
is 13. I done 2 bites, yes. It is weird that it didn't do the thing. What is your defense? Your defense is 11.
11
So,
and 12. Or 11, isn't
yep,
it?
the 13 does actually hit. And it's a whole 4 points of damage. I don't actually think that is going to do anything whatsoever. No, with your toughness, it basically he bites and it just scratches along the armor, but you can see he's really struggling to get there. With one step backwards, you know he
Get away
is
from
out
it, yeah.
of.
So I was going to yell
Yes.
at the old man once I'd taken the dog out to say stop. Just, we don't need to do this.
It's like, you pointed a gun at my daughter.
Okay.
And he makes a very, very loud whistle. So, with that whistle, you see something that you have never seen before.
Oh, God.
A giant hulking baby. It looks like... it kind of looks like the father, but if you can imagine the father as a baby, but twice the size.
Ah, he's like
And he
cloned
comes
himself.
bounding down the road. I'm going to add him to the initiative tree. And the
it's
father
really
is
bad.
like, Baba, come and get these boys. We're going to have fresh meat again tonight. So he is going to make a charged attack. What is his movement? His movement is 14. So he's going to move to...
Just there. Okay.
No, this is... of course I know. Here, just let me go there. Because I've only just loaded it in. It is not 5 feet. It is 2 yards. Save changes. Look at that. So he can move 14. So he's moving 10. And then half his 1 is a charge attack, which gives him aim. But he only has a claw. He just has these massive claws that are just
You're just
whacking
rolling
you
good
silly.
all the time, though, so this is an issue.
So with 5, what he is actually going to do is he's not going to do any extra damage. He's just going to do his normal attack, which does a whole all damage to you. Does 3 points of damage onto you out of his 5, but he whacks you silly right into the ocean. Okay, it is now Papa's turn. He is spending an action loading, and he is going to shoot his crossbow because he does not have his carbine. That is a hit.
Are you rolling good every single roll now? Is this is your thing?
This is my thing now.
Because I've rolled nothing so far.
Okay, it is Rando's turn.
Ah. Which one, Rando?
The
One.
first. Rando face.
I guess I should take down shotgun. How far does shotgun go? But double barrel shotgun. how far?
Shotgun will reach it, but you are prone at the moment and in the water.
Oh, okay. Might need to stand up then.
You can still shoot while prone. With being in the water, you will take a -2 to anyone attacking you from ranged, but a +2 to anyone attacking you from melee because you are prone.
Have you taken the girl out?
I've hidden her. She's hiding.
Oh, I was going to aim at the girl and say, hey, I'm going to shoot her unless you stop this.
Oh, okay. Make a perception roll for me then. Okay,
I'm
I
just
will roll
rolling.
a stealth roll to see how well she goes into
I'm rolling
stealth.
dire tonight.
No, you can't see her, sorry.
So bad tonight. Okay.
Well, your character stats were great.
No, but I'm rolling 9s. All I'm rolling is 9s all day. Okay, well, I don't see me winning against this big guy. That's a problem. Shotgun. I'll have to stand up, obviously, and try and shoot this shotgun guy.
Okay. That's a good hit.
Okay, how do you damage it? Just normal damage, yeah?
Just click damage, but are you pumping out both barrels to him?
Oh, if I can. That would be awesome.
You can. Basically, you'll have to reload next turn, but you can add the stunt dice into the damage if you empty both barrels.
Okay, so we'll go add SD.
Yep. Nice. 23 points of damage. Wow. With that, it's, like I said, damage is really big in this game. You have effectively blown half of his leg off, and one of his arms is completely removed.
No, okay. Is he a robot?
Well, funnily enough, part of him was robot. It looked like metal was stapled inside the bone.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you maybe robots, maybe
Grafted onto him or
just
something.
metal upgrades. Rando 2.
Rando
Is
2 is
your
now
turn.
going to shoot the old man.
Okay, go for it.
Well, he's going to try, because it's not been his night tonight. Yay.
That is a success.
Okay.
And remember, it is an automatic, so he can add stunt damage. And 18 points of damage. One shot, and you basically blow his head clean off. He is dead.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, damage. Very, very, very deadly in this game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There we go. He is gone, and with that, the girl comes running out from a bush. Papa! Papa, what's happening? And she goes running and starts crying over her father. So, Rex is still struggling to claw. He is totally immobile. Big Bubba, he is now down to half his health. He splashes down a half his movement. He sort of drags himself down to the water, and then he just looks at you, and you can just see this unbridled fury in his eyes. It is Rando 1's turn.
I feel like he's pretty much on the ground, so I can just shotgun him again, yeah? I have to
You
reload
can.
first?
Yes, you can't use a minor action because your minor action will be reloading.
So I'll pull up my handgun
Okay,
and just unload my handgun into him.
fair
Okay.
enough. That is
Jesus.
a miss.
How can I miss?
Even
He's a
at-
massive thing in front of me. How do I miss?
What is his... Yeah, his defense is 14.
But he's on the floor, like not moving.
He is, but as you sort of are trying to shoot, you slip on the rocks that you're trying to stand on, and you basically just empty the clip in front of him. Yeah.
Right. The Rando 2s go to do the same thing, but does he have to
actually
reload?
aim and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going prone at all first to basically get the thing, or is he just aiming and shooting?
Aiming and shooting will give him a +1, won't it?
It will, but yeah, it will. It will give him a +1.
Well, how much time does it take to do prone? That's a
That's a minor action.
minor action, so he could do that and shoot.
He can, which effectively gives him a permanent aim.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, he might as well then. As Rando 1's useless, he might as well step up and try and shoot him.
Well, Rando was the talkie. 14 success, 2 stunt points. So we haven't really... I've rolled stunts, but I knew what I wanted to do anyway.
Yep.
What I will show you, this game may have a few more stunts than what you are used to. So if we go to action stunts, you've got your general action stunts there, which as you can see are a lot, but you also have firearm stunts. And with firearm stunts, if the stunt says it is an automatic, then then you can use it with a fully automatic weapon. If the stunt says gritty, which we are in gritty, you can use that stunt.
Oh, pulpy systematic. I got your gritty efficiency gun the next time you miss arm. No. Automatic. It's not really automatic, is it? No, don't really care.
Okay, automatic. If you go to your what is that one? Firearm stunts. You don't have an automatic weapon, but you do have. There was one that was 2. It is called shot, which basically means you ignore.
I don't think
the
any of these
thing.
really
You
help,
can-
do they?
Sorry.
Not with 2. I don't think any of them work with 2, you know?
No.
Precision
2
marksmanship
is
good
very
for the
low.
next shot, isn't it?
You can use double team. So double team is in your general action stunts, and that will let the other rando have a shot, or you can use vicious blow, which will inflict an extra d6.
I haven't got a loaded weapon anymore though, Rando 1. He's emptied out his shotgun and his handgun.
True. So vicious blow.
Yeah, vicious blow. Okay, where's that? I don't even see it.
Okay. It is in general action stunts. Just beneath.
Oh, I got
the
you.
taunt.
Extra 1d6 of damage on this attack. Okay. I've already hit,
So with that,
might as well do that, yeah.
What you want to do is right-click on stunt dice, and then under stunt damage, add an extra 1d6. So add SD, right-click on that, and that will bring up... That didn't bring it up, but that's more than enough to kill him, in all honesty.
Oh, okay, cool.
He is completely toast, and you have taken Rando 1, Rando 2, Papa. There we go. You basically finish him off with a precise shot. The girl looks over and, my brother's dead, and she goes bolting back to the family.
Oh, that didn't go as well as expected.
Yeah. So, combat is technically over now, because there's nobody... Well, there's the dog.
Yeah, just shut the dog down.
But
just put the dog out of its misery. I don't think we don't.
bullet
Do we want a
or
pet dog?
program?
I'm just thinking to myself, do I want a pet dog?
You can reprogram him if you want. That will
could
be
be
a
fun.
16 hacking test, or a 16 virtuality test.
Look.
Oh, look at that. 22 with 6 stunt points. With that, you're able to find a whole bunch of subroutines. You're able to remove the family as his owners
owner,
and mark it to you. And combat is now completely over. And the doggo is now one of your doggos.
Oh, I've got a doggo.
You've got a doggo.
That's a 22 is amazing. Like, why can't I roll that when I'm playing attacking stuff?
I don't know. But the dog is now under your control. You should be able to move him.
Hey, doggo. Okay. Can I heal in any way?
Healing is very hard.
Because he's down to
mode.
5 points. It's a little bit sad.
He is a little bit sad. I will let you do a healing test, which is an intelligence medicine test, to basically bandage him up.
That's, yeah, just...
So you roll that, and you add your medicine and the stunt dice. Those stunt dice, you don't have medicine, so you can only add your stunt dice. He now goes up to 11 hit points, but that is the most he can actually heal without medical intervention.
Okay, that's cool. It's better than 5 anyway, because 5 was really low. I was like, that's like 1 hit dead.
It is.
So, looking at this,
Yep.
we will both want to be on the other side. Does the other Rando... So, okay, can you find anything, Rando 2?
Okay, Rando 2 needs to do some looking.
Perception-y stuffs.
Yes. Easy.
And now he's rolling freaking 6s.
Okay, so you can basically... Well, Rando is looking around. He comes over to the cliffs here. And what he can see is a little dress submerged under the water between these 2 rocks.
Oh, okay. Does it look torn and ripped and all that, or...?
It does in fact look torn, but it's just the dress.
No blood?
There is no blood, but it would have
water.
washed off if there was any so close anyway. With 18, you can actually also see a tiny little set of claw marks clawing up to this particular one little cliff here. And you can see a little path moving over there where I've marked it. You can walk over there and has a look-see. And just behind the tree, you can see an unconscious little girl in her long johns or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like she was climbing on the rocks and
And
fell
fell
off.
over.
Her dress got caught, so she got out of her dress and dragged herself up, and she fell unconscious under the tree.
Okay, is she alive then? She's alive and okay? She's not in the damage?
She is, but it is barely alive.
Oh, okay. I'll take off my jacket, keep it warm.
Cool.
And pick her up.
Yeah, you're able to warm her up. You can feel her little tiny heartbeat. The other
can't-
Rando and Rex are coming over the
Yeah, I can't
water.
move these guys around anymore.
You can't?
No. It's fine. It's fine. I think we've come to the end now, but I can't move.
I think we're pretty close to the end, but it wasn't the family who had abducted her. She was playing with the daughter, like people
kids do.
saw.
Yeah.
Yep, but she fell in the water and badly injured herself and never made it home. Thankfully, no other animals had found her. However, you have just killed Papa and Big Baby,
Big baby. Yeah.
or Big Bubba, which is basically you've made an enemy of this family. And in further adventures, the boys and Mama, who you haven't met yet because she was asleep in the bed, had you actually gone and talked to them, she would have come out and talked to you. They are going to be very angry and will be out for blood.
Oh, cool. Okay. I've got a dog though.
Yeah. You got a dog?
Because why
You do have a dog.
Everyone needs a dog.
So, yeah, that is modern age. As you can see, it's a lot more brutal with its fighting.
Yeah, I thought I was in real trouble then. I was really like, oh no, this is going to end really badly.
He didn't have an automatic weapon, and his crossbow does not do... It does
Oh, it's not
impact damage,
Yeah,
which
but I was
means you
worried
get a
about
bonus.
big Bubba, whatever it's called. That was worrying me.
Oh, yes. I'm surprised he didn't do more damage. He has... Well, he only has 1d6 plus 4, but he has a plus 7 to attack with his talons.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Sniper boy saved us though. It's fine.
Yeah, sniper rifles are so powerful. So powerful.
That was funny.
I
You're
mean,
like,
it was
wait
pretty
a minute,
much
you're not.
one
What are you doing? You're going to get hurt? Oh, okay. Crap.
I was not expecting that. I basically thought you would either go down and talk under with the other Rando.
No, it was because they had like
long-range
50
protection.
caliber guns there, and I was like, if I walk down there, the boys are going to jump on the guns, and then it's all over. So I need to kind of.
Really would have depended on what you said.
Yes.
Had you gone and spoken to them nicely, they would have been a bit off put, but he would have offered you a drink. And yeah, you could have explored inside their cave. You could have done it stealth wise as well.
I did wonder
Had
about
you
stealth. but
failed,
Yeah,
sorry.
I did wonder about stealth.
There was that. There was when you went to the tree. I was hoping that she would perceive you and she was going to hide and just start talking, and she could have given you the information you needed before taking her captive. But she failed because she was asleep, so that didn't happen.
Well, stuff happened,
there
just
were
not,
lots of
not what you
things that could have
expected though.
happened.
Nothing that you expected.
Not what I expected at all.
So you spent a
I
whole bunch of
should have.
time doing all these maps, and I wrecked it all by going.
And you didn't even have a look inside. So let's go.
No, let's go have a look
shall
inside
we?
now. That's really funny. I'm sorry for wrecking your whole game.
Oh, that's all right. I keep these maps aside anyway. So behind this tree is their bathhouse, where they wash. The water is not clean, which is why they
Michael's
stink.
wait, Mikey's impressed with my finishing though. He says good
What
game.
is he talking
He's-
on? Because I can't actually see
YouTube.
his chat anymore.
YouTube.
Really?
He says good game, Lee. You're a family killer.
That is weird. I wonder if my YouTube is just locked up.
Oh, you might need
Because
to
I
refresh or
haven't
something.
seen his chat for a while.
He hasn't said anything else other than a car? Question mark.
Yeah, I see the car.
Then he says, "Lol, you were talking about what drives him." I missed.
Yeah, no, I have nothing after that. I see you were talking about what drives him, lol, and that's it.
Okay, no, it's just message. Yeah, maybe
Okay,
it's fallen
cool.
over.
Hey, Mikey. So you have that. If you walked into here, there would have been a little nuclear generator powering everything.
cool.
You would have, to get close, you would have had to have done a tolerance test, or otherwise you would start feeling sick. So that would have gone on with the character that actually had, an endurance test.
Oh,
But that
yeah.
would have gone on with the character who was doing that. Then you could have come
Wow.
in here, and this is their. They have a barbecue and a piano, and this is where they store all their food. You have Mama in bed there. Mama's a little bit sick, and they were going to see if you could help Mama. Yes, Mama is from the Fallout New Vegas super mutant.
See, what's
And
thrown me
then
is the
come
fact you
down
said they're
here, and this was
mutants, you see. When you said they're mutants, it's like, okay, so these guys are going to try and kill me. This is what I was thinking.
not necessarily.
No,
They
that
are
was what I
mutants,
misunderstood.
and they were chased out of town because they were mutants, but they just want to be left alone and are happy to talk as long as you leave them alone.
Yeah, so I got the wrong end of the stick thinking they're mutants, so it's just going to kind of kill me as soon as I see them.
No worries. That's fine. I mean, you still saved the girl. Is
Exactly.
that not what's important?
Yep, and I got a dog.
And you got a dog. I know, Mikey's there. He's doing. I've been playing a game myself and not talking. That's why, lol.
Oh, yeah, I see that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's about it. I'm working on some other maps, some cyberpunk-like maps.
Oh, so was the girl always next to the water? Or did you just have to make that up?
I just made that up.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had gone in, the girl was possibly down by Mama, helping Mama. She didn't realise that she'd been away and people were,
You're looking for her? Okay.
missing her. But the little girl had said, my mum is sick, so she went to see what she could do. There was that. I also had some weird plans that they could drop the gate, and if things didn't quite go as well, but, you were holding the daughter hostage, so that never happened, they were going to barricade themselves up and use the gun, but not at you. I was going to have a couple of owlbears attack from... Yeah,
Okay.
and you guys were basically going to have to jump
trapped and
over and
help
use
them.
the barricades to get the owlbears and use the machine guns, and that was going to get done.
Oh,
on
so I
your
really
side.
did wreck all your plans, didn't I? When I just went,
You wrecked every single one of my plans by doing something I had not thought you'd do.
that's so funny. It's because I had
It's all good.
persuasion. I was like, persuasion's really handy. I can just kind of talk these guys into helping me. Not
Well,
having...
you could have used persuasion, but, I mean, you have daughters. Would you like to talk to someone who was holding a gun?
I'd probably want to help
Idiots.
them. Yeah, definitely. I'd be like, oh, this is what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so if someone's threatening a kid, you go, yes, I'll help you. And then I don't have to go killing anybody. That was my thinking, you see. That was what I was thinking.
Okay. My thinking was if someone held a gun to one of the boys' heads, I would get very, very angry. I'd do what I could to get them to lower their guns, and then I'd look at, making sure they didn't pick up the guns again.
See, that was a different... As my perspective was completely different to yours.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not to worry, that's the fun about RPGs.
I know. You can't trust the
Everybody-
freaking gamers to do what you want them to do. They just do what they want.
No. Oh, don't worry. I've had some weird ones.
Of course.
had- Yeah.
You had Mikey playing, so what do you expect?
I had Mikey playing. I've had Tim playing, and in one adventure they were doing a
dog meat.
heist inside a city, and then Tim asked, "What can I see in the vista around the city?" I'm like, "Oh, there's a couple of mountains and that sort of stuff." He's like, "Oh, there's a dragon over there." It's like, this is a sci-fi one. There's no dragons. He's like, "Yep, there's a dragon over there." So in the middle of the night, he took all of their gear and sold it all to buy spelunking gear, so he could leave the party and go off and try and steal
Find the
a dragon's
dragon.
hoard.
Wow.
Yeah. That derailed the campaign big time.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we should call the dog dog meat as well.
Yes. Yes, I agree, Mikey. Definitely dog meat. So yeah, with some future ones, I might limit some of the upgrades you could do. Like Gamer was absolutely useless because they were... Well, I suppose, I mean, you did hack in. You
Yeah.
could have hacked the machine
So
gun. Actually, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Could I hack the machine gun?
You
No, I was
could have
thinking it
hacked the
actually
machine
was
gun
handy because
and-
I had an understanding of gaming. And also there was a whole thing with, like, was that American... There was an American game they were playing and they were picking kids off it who were really good at it to go into the army.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so you could have a bit of backstory like that as well.
You could, yeah.
So no, gaming's
yeah.
fine because it's all technology, isn't it? It's like a technology. You know,
It is.
technology. You
It
kind
is
of-
pretty much.
and you've got your fast fingered or your fast kind of reactions and stuff like that all helps. So
Well, I mean, this has very nice rules for actually fighting in virtual mode. So, virtuality, it's
Oh,
called,
that's
funnily
why he's
enough.
there then. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
you can fight. You've got, like, it gives you a different form of a map, and you actually have assets. I think I may have shown them to you before, but you have an asset. I'll just go back to the intro screen because it's nice. You have an asset that has its health and all that stuff. And I'm wondering, honestly, if I create a journal and I call it CYBERPUNK and I remove all the stupid spelling mistakes I have done, add a page which will be a PDF called PDF. Create a new page. I'm just going to see if I can share with you the actual cyberpunk thing. Modern Age Cyberpunk Splice, I believe it's called. It's only 6 meg, so it should be... Save entry. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't want to... Load PDF. Okay. If I show you there, can you see the PDF?
Mm-hmm.
So if we go right down there, I mean, this is a really fun book. I absolutely love it. It's got new weapons, it's got all sorts of stuff, but if we go to drone combat, it adds that in. Let's see, IT firewall, here we go. So page 33, 34. So you have the things IT power, which is basically how much hit points I believe it has. You have its firewall. Its firewall gives it its structure. So you have structure, integrity, and crypto.
Mm-hmm.
So base structure is 20, integrity is 2, and crypto is 12. What that calculates to is its health is 20, its defense is 12, and its damage reduction is 2. And with that, you can build your IT power system and effectively use that as a virtual combat system to have people hacking in. So you could have a game where someone is hacking into an IT system. You have the people escorting them are in a firefight with the guards who you're trying to sabotage or whatever. And you've got the IT company from the person you're hacking trying to log in, and they can be repairing and bringing up the integrity and the crypto, and it can all be played in the same combat mode. So
It's quite cool, isn't it?
it is very cool. And different interfaces, different assets. So, I mean, you can have complete virtual systems. That's, yeah.
So it's very much like
Very
Cyberpunk.
fun.
Have you seen the TV series, the Cyberpunk TV series? They have a lot of
I've
that.
watched 3 episodes. I was going to watch some more tonight.
Yeah, so they've got a whole bunch of that happening.
Yeah. Basically, that's what this is. It lets you play Cyberpunk, but using the modern age rules. It has all of the advanced stuff from that.
Yeah, body rigs and stuff like that. Okay.
Yep. Augmentation, if you go to
Augmentation.
page 44.
Oh, I'm just on 36. It talks about interfaces augmentation. So 44. Oh, the catalogue. Adrenaline enhancement. Amphibious adaptation. Aquatic. Okay. Brain backup. Nice.
Yep. So if you combine this, there is another one, another book. Not Lazarus. Lazarus does have some augmentation, and Threefold has more augmentation. So you can get a camera for your gun, then you can have a backup brain chip, which will record whatever you want. So you can use your gun to, or a drone, whatever. You can, yeah, a drone would actually work. You can fly a drone using your drone skill while it's downloading the feed into your brain, so you can store that video content so you can analyze and plan an attack later.
So that's brain dance, basically. Which you have in
Basically,
Cyberpunk.
yeah. Brain dance, isn't that when you basically download somebody else's last memories?
Yeah,
as
pretty
they are
much. But you
dying
can
or
go
something?
inside it
Yeah.
and look around it and kind of pause it and move it forward and back and stuff like that.
Yeah, effectively, yeah. You can create your own brain dances, but it doesn't have to be on someone's death. It's just
Just
a
generally.
backup file.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
AV memory, there you go. You can record everything you see and hear as if it was a high-res video camera and download to an external digital storage through a concealed port. With the Comlink augment, you can also download and transmit your sensory feed wirelessly like a live video broadcast.
Yep.
So you have your AV memory, your Comlink, and your brain backup, and you're basically a walking podcaster.
That's right. Exactly.
So, yeah, so much cool stuff that this system can do. It even has brand recognition if you wanted to go into advanced brands and stuff like that. If you combo this with the Game Mastery Guide or the Companion, one of those two, it actually has the ability to make corporations, and it has like 5 or 6 pages dedicated to just running different corporations, different organizations in the world for, future funness.
Yes. Future stories and stuff like that. Actually build a background.
I mean, you can use it for everything from a shop right down to organizations. So if you guys wanted to continue this universe, the family would be one little organization. They wouldn't have much stats, but they'd always be there. Your hamlet would be one. You might have another hamlet that's close by that wants to try and take over you, and you can do corporate wars based off that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I do really like Modern Age, but as you can tell, there are unfortunately too many options for character creation sometimes.
Yeah. I know, they need to almost kind of go, at level 1 you only get these, and then at level 2 you get these as well, maybe kind of cut it back a bit in the beginning. Simplify
I believe the Game Master, not the Game Master, Game Mastery, it's called, not the Game Masters, but the Game Mastery book, which only came out at the start of this year. It has actual classes, so you can be an expert, i.e. the builder, the technician, that sort of stuff. It has the face, it has the defender or the tank, and it has a combatant. And it will actually give you a class, and it will say, well, here's the backgrounds you can choose from, here are your professions you can choose from, and here's your level up progression, what options you have. And it does eliminate things a lot.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it is 7:07. We've been streaming for just on an hour now, I believe. 2 hours, sorry. Make it 2 hours. Next week, I might have something special planned. I may have gotten the new D&D book, and I have started creating the maps in a nice 3D map-making software.
Oh, okay.
And I will convert them over because it's Treasures of the Vault. And it's basically 12 heist-type maps and heist stories, which will convert very easily to Pathfinder, or with a little bit of work, I can convert them into Modern Age, so we can actually have a proper heist.
For a heist, yeah. And does that require more people, Chuck?
It may do. We can definitely see if we can get other people.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it would be easier with more people, that's all, because it's a bigger...
I mean, Ruth and Brett are always keen. They loved playing last week.
Okay.
Ooh, I've just hit sticky keys. Sorry, I was tapping shift. I hate sticky keys. Maps. Yeah, so we'll do that next week if I can get
fun.
the stuff actually created.
I'll try and see if I can screw up your game again.
Well, being a heist, you plan the heist, and I can plan accordingly.
Yes,
and Mikey's free, so we could have him as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds fun, because you kind of like, right, we're breaking into this and stealing this sort of heist, yeah? That'd be kind of...
Well, it's really cool, because it actually gives you sketches for you to plan your attack, and then an actual DM's map of the actual world and where everything is. So you guys, I can give you a straight sketch. I will see if I can actually share with you the map. Configure. I'll share it later with you on thing, because it's just going to take a bit. But, yeah, you can just plan the map off a sketchbook, and once you guys have worked out where you're going and what time you're doing the heist, I can put the monsters in accordingly. And once again, you can do it if you wanted to go guns blazing, you can do it then. If you wanted to do a sneaky stealth type one, you can try that. If you wanted to go in with communication and go during a gala event, because this is housed at a museum,
So it's basically
you
Hitman.
can
It's basically Hitman.
talk your way through.
So you played Hitman, the game Hitman?
I have, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the same sort of thing, isn't it? The heist is set up and you go in there to try and get in there in various different ways, disguised as waiters, that sort of style.
Exactly. So there are multiple ways of entrance, and depending on how you guys choose it, I then just put the appropriate monsters in and put you in the appropriate starting location, and then we play from there.
Cool. Sounds great.
Excellent.
Sounds
Oh,
real
well,
fun.
in that case, thank you everyone for watching. We've had
Yes.
8 views watching it on
Have
this
we?
channel.
That's cool.
Yeah. Any views on your Twitch one?
I saw one the whole time. And I don't know who it
nice.
is. No idea who it is because they've not spoken. I probably could see.
I've had
actually.
Mikey talking a bit, so I'm assuming Mikey is one of my views. I've had 3 likes, 2 concurrent viewers constantly the whole way through, and at one point it jumped up to 3 and 8 all up. So
Yeah, I have viewers, but I don't know who they are. I don't know if I've got proper viewers.
I can't tell any either.
I can see, but I don't know if they're real or they're just bots. Like Lizbel.
Oh. Yep. I didn't think Twitch
no,
had
she-
bots.
No, she seems real. Yeah, she's. Oh, she's real. Hello, Lizbel. That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've had some random watchers and
Nice.
not saying anything, just watching. Oh, that's cool.
Cool. Oh, well, everyone, thank you for watching. We will be back next week now that, everything has settled down.
Yep. The floods have stopped.
Yep, that is good. And yeah, next Sunday. So